Hi guys, welcome again to another audio travel. Today I want to speak you about our travel in Provence and Mount Ventoux. It was a 2 days trip. As usual, I'll let you all the path here in the description, Google path and GPX path for day 1 and for day 2. Anyway, we left the 8th of July. That day we made 400 kilometers and we started from Busano, Canavese in Turin. We went through the highway to Cesana Torinese and then we started with the normal way for the rest of our travel. So we passed by Monginevro Mount and we arrived in France. We passed Chorges and from La Sols to Sisteron, where we started to see amazing lavender fields. We continued to the Valensole Plateau. It has an 800-kilometer surface, especially in summer. It's full of lavender fields, and even during the rest of the year, it's still frequented for many people because it's so close to Verdun. So it's my first time here. There is lavender and violet everywhere, and even the perfume is amazing. Actually, Giuliano says that it's so much that after an hour, 1 hour here, it starts to be nauseating to him. I don't agree. It's amazing for me, but anyway, it's really strong. The only thing is that it's full of bees. We advise to put your balaclava under your helmet and to close your jacket very well. I loved it. It's more beautiful than what I expected. We stopped in front of a lavender fields to take some pictures and then we left again and we arrived in Montpezat Lake where we parked and we had some relaxed moments. I also decided to swim. Actually, I'm not sure it was possible. I mean, there were a lot of people swimming like me, but then a man arrived and said that there were some snakes in the water, so I don't know. Anyway, I swam, so it was nice and relaxing, of course. We continue for Allemagne and Provence. We saw many other lavender fields and then we start to ascend a bit and we arrive to Manosque and then we start to look for an hotel. The problem are the prices. I mean, when we went to Verdun, there were normal prices, but here in Provence the prices are very, very high. Anyway, we find something. We find an hotel at Saint Christol, the Hotel Restaurant de la Vendée. It's very expensive, of course, but the landscape is amazing and so peaceful. Our room is normal. It's a normal room. But the parking and the area in front of the hotel, it's amazing because there is the sunset on the lavender fields. We decided to take the menu that they proposed us. I don't know, actually, I really don't know what we ate. It was a typical food from that area of the France, but everything was very good. So we had a great dinner, expensive, but great dinner. We had a rich breakfast at the hotel again, and then we started to leave. We decided not to go back, but we've never been there, neither Giuliano. It's actually only 28 kilometers from us, but it takes more than 1 hour to go there because of the route. So we go back to Saint Christol and then we ascend to south. From here, the landscape starts to change. Far we start to see the Mount Ventoux Mount. It's completely white because there is no vegetation. Mount Ventoux is a mount of Provence. It's 1912 meters high. In English, the name could be like Windy Mount. Probably the name arrives from the maestrale wind, even if it's not sure that the name is coming from there. There are different theories. It's even called Giant of the Provence or Bald Mount because there is no vegetation. Anyway, it's really particular and it's classified as a biosphere reserve by UNESCO. So we start ascend. It's something like being on the moon. Everything is white. It's amazing. So we arrive on the top, and there are toilets and a little souvenir shop, some information panels. We take some pictures because it's amazing. It's really particular and white and magic. We decided to descend from the opposite side. We go on to Entrechaux. It's just 13 kilometers. And here we stop for our lunch in a really nice restaurant with a garden. Even here we had a great lunch. It starts to be late, so we decide to go back to home. Again, we find the Serponçon Lake, and from Savines-le-Lac we go through the same road of the day before. We stop in Clavière for a break, and from there, because it's really late, we decide to take again the highway. It was an amazing 2 days trip. I've dreamed about it for many years, and finally I've been there. It's amazing. It was more beautiful than what I thought, and the Mount Ventoux, it was amazing too. As I told you, I leave you the path, so it's easier to you to understand our itinerary. If you have the opportunity, please go there. You'll enjoy it. Bye bye.